You are watching a master at work.
So what you telling me is you not in the mix? Nah, man, the mix. What's the mix? Oh, man. It's the livest talk station out right now, man. Stop playing and get in the mix with your boy Kid 6, you heard?
Watch this. Watch I get here every week. I tell her we gotta get in the mix. Every week. She's never ready. Never ready. How does she expect us to get the latest on the latest if she's never ready? Watch this. Watch she don't be ready. What are you doing? Yo, you're sleeping and the mix is about to start. Come on, bruh. See, I'm leaving, man. I can't even get in the mix over here, man. Oh, man.
Man, if you're not getting in the mix with Kid 6, what is you really doing, baby? Tune in right now.
Get in the mix with Kid 6, you heard?
What's good, everybody? You are locked in the Radio on Fire. It's your big dog, Kid 6. Chi-Town's finest, Carlton, you dig, will be joining us shortly. And your girl, Leah.
Happy Tuesday.
What's going on, everybody? So Effing Classy isn't here with us, but we will be holding things down for her as always, and I'm sure she is in the mix. Happy Tuesday, mixiners. Old ones as well as new ones. I feel like we just keep gathering new mixiners, man, and I truly appreciate the support as always. What a great weekend.
Tell us about it.
What a great weekend. First of all, let me just shout out to our sponsors, Sour Life Clothing Line, Capture the World, and Rich King Brand. So, I just want to do a little recap because homecoming was amazing, man. All I have to just say is I am extremely grateful that I attended an HBCU, man. It was nothing but love, and this is nothing against you.
I don't think
nothing against you at this moment. But nah, seriously, like it was nothing but love over the weekend, man. Just seeing old faces as well as same faces that I see on the regular, but it was just good. A few people celebrating a lot of anniversaries over the weekend, including my line as well. So it was great, man. I really had a good time from what I remember.
From what you remember.
Yeah, if you were watching my IG story or saw me in any pics and my eyes were extremely low, yes, I was lit.
You always get lit.
Nah, this was a weekend where I really got lit. Like, I did not care. I had a ball, though.
Okay. Well, as long as you had fun.
I had a ball.
You didn't drive.
It was great. You
drove responsibly. You had people around you that care.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was good. I don't know who I thought I was over the weekend.
Who did you think you were?
I really don't know. I don't like. I became the captain of the boat, just pouring liquor down women's mouth. I don't. Yeah. I really don't know.
What do they call that? They call it. That's what they call it, boating or something.
Yeah,
I don't know. I feel like I'm driving the boat. I feel so old.
Yeah, I was the captain of that joint. And yeah.
Is that what y'all do at homecoming? I'm sorry, y'all know. Regardless if I didn't go to HBCU, I'm just not with the whole homecoming thing. Is that what y'all do? Go meet up. People say it's like a cookout. It's like a reunion. It's like
it's all of that.
A party.
It's really all
like
in
all
one.
the above.
It's a family affair. A reunion, just gather up, kick back, and it's also a shoot your shot fest as well. The person you never spoke to during all 4, maybe 5 for those 6, maybe 7. Who knows how many years you spent during your college years? But it's also a time for you to take advantage
of what?
Not take advantage, but more so. But I
didn't mean like that silly.
Oh
like,
yeah. But I'm just saying like. Getting that ass. See what it's about. Times change.
There should be a follow-up question to this, but I won't.
What's the follow-up question? Did I take advantage?
Did you take advantage? Did you have questionable homecoming moments? This was actually a post on my Facebook, and I said, do people have questionable moments at our age for homecoming? Like
what questionable moments as far as like, damn, who could I get tonight?
Yeah, or whatever else is things that you probably normally wouldn't do, but you did at homecoming.
Nah.
Okay. So you didn't have any questionable moments? Did you get some ass over the weekend?
Nah, I didn't. I went home. I was drunk. I was tired.
Nobody didn't take advantage of you?
Nah,
and I mean that in that way.
You know what? No, but there were some who were shooting their shot. And I was surprised. Oh. I was surprised, to be honest with you.
Okay.
How
are you so surprised?
Some I wasn't, but it was just like,
you guys take advantage of this. Like, Kid 6 is actually being candid for the first time about his, like, it has nothing to do with sex for real. I mean, it does, but you know what I mean? You're actually really sharing for the first time. Like,
yeah, man.
You
It
know,
was
really personal stuff.
Yeah, it was funny, but it was a good weekend.
Okay. I'm glad you had a good weekend.
Shout out to Trav, man. Shout out to my bro. His movie Swag Inc. premiered over the weekend. I watched it.
How was it?
It was good.
It was good.
It was funny really seeing him on screen because you know you're so used to being around someone who's actually goofy on the regular.
So when does this air on BET? Now, Trav, I will watch BET for him because I don't watch BET.
It's on BET, her.
Oh.
Yeah, so
if
it's
you're not
on BET,
subscribed,
her.
then...
Yeah, so you have to
Trav.
subscribe to that.
Okay.
So yeah, definitely check it out.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good watch. It was a good watch.
You were the
Funny
only who
guy.
had a good weekend, though. I had a great weekend. Shout out to
we were gonna get to you.
Oh, my fault.
Damn,
Sorry.
like you really the type that just don't let things happen organically. It's just you gotta ask questions or say something before somebody can even get to it. Like you could come down the steps immediately. And it's just like, well, I don't look cute. Damn, give me a second.
You know what? That's fact. I would do that.
Dang. How was your weekend? It doesn't matter how your weekend was, jabroni. Nah, go ahead. How was your weekend?
That was a good one. He is, right?
How was your
God,
weekend?
you guys don't understand what I deal with on a day-to-day basis with this guy,
perfect.
man.
That was perfect, though. You know
that was perfect. That was lit. That was lit. Only if you get the joke. But anyway, my weekend was good. I was in Toronto. Yes,
Okay.
I did a day and a half trip for my cousin. Shout out to my cousin Anthony. He celebrated his 50th birthday.
5-0.
5-0. We had an amazing time. So anybody who follows me on Facebook, seen all the videos that I posted. You know, family always get lit. So I'm very tired, but I'm here.
Oh, you recorded stuff and posted it on Facebook? Aren't you the one that always talking about why does everyone always got to record everything?
Here's the thing. I've never used a Facebook story. I may take a video or a pic and post it up, but I don't even know how to use Facebook Live. I don't know how to use the stories.
How?
What do you mean how? Because I don't use it. Like, I don't need to record every little minute of my life. I just think that's just not me. I just don't do a lot of things that people do. I recorded a video of my people's dancing and I posted on Facebook.
It doesn't matter, but you share it with the world.
Okay, so what? I wasn't against that. I'm not against, hey, whatever people do, they do. I don't care. I'm just saying I don't.
Did they consent to that?
Of course they did. Did you not see the likes
on it? They was
on
dancing. They wasn't saying, yeah, post that on Facebook.
Did you see all the videos that was the recordings?
Yeah.
Why am I holding up my phone? That's what they was recording too, and they did post on IG.
Oh, all right.
Okay. So I got some of the videos from them. So clearly they consented to it.
All right.
Are you gonna show me how you use Facebook? I had a wonderful time. It's always a lovely time in Toronto. You know, it's home. Yeah. So I'll be back next month. It's always good to be
with the fam. So that's a plus too. Mm-hmm. Always a plus, man. We're gonna move on to things with what you mixing up. Of course, when Carlton comes in, we're gonna have to go back and recap his homecoming weekend because Morgan celebrated their homecoming as well.
No, I'm gonna ask C, did he have any questionable homecoming moments? I'm asking when he gets
it's
there.
It's Chi-Town's finest. You already know he did.
Low key, maybe.
Why on
the surface, not.
So how he get low key, maybe, but when it come to me, off rip is.
Are you really asking that question?
This is wild.
Are you
I just don't understand. You really be trying to sit here and make it seem as though.
All right, it's not. It's different. You know how you talked about last show where people who don't know you make assumptions, and I know you. So what are you saying?
Why your voice get all high pitched when it come to me? That's crazy.
You know what?
We'll discuss this off air. Anyway, what you mixing up, man? We're gonna kick things off with the NFL. So the Packers won by 1 point against the Lions last night, 23-22, with some help from the referees, of course. Man, oh man, I'm trying to tell you. And a trade took place earlier. So Marcus Peters was traded to the Baltimore Ravens today for linebacker Kenny Young.
Who was the one that got injured over the weekend? The safety? Somebody got injured and was taken out, and they need to find a replacement.
Not even sure.
You know Kendall?
Not even sure.
On our team. Who on the Ravens that got injured over the weekend? Now I gotta look it up as you continue.
Look it up, man. Yeah. Look it up.
Come on, you're supposed to know that. Is it? Y'all don't know? Was it the last game? Who got injured? That was a safe. That was a part of the defense. Was it the last game then? Yeah. Oh, well, okay. Clearly, I know I ain't watch football. No, it was like it was a recent game.
Yeah, the Steelers.
No,
Cincinnati. We had nobody get injured.
because John Harbaugh just reported the injury and said it was much more worse than they thought it was. Like it's a knee injury, but it's really bad. Oh Lord, what you saying? Much more serious. My fault. You guys.
Divisional matchup
can't
this
come for me. You
Thursday
know I'm
night. Chiefs against the Broncos. And then moving on to some baseball for my baseball fans out there. The Nationals, they handed to the Cardinals last night 8-1. Nationals lead the series 3-0. And they actually face off again tonight. So we'll see if they can close out this series. And right now, if you are tuned in, you have the Yankees against the Astros. And that series is tied 1-1. The Astros are up on them right now 2-0. So we'll see how that goes. Moving on to some NBA. We're now 1 week away from the regular season.
Are you excited?
I am. I'm extremely excited. Shots House Finest just walked in, y'all.
What's up?
What's going on, man? What's up, bro?
Let me get in the spot.
Yo, get in the mix real quick, man. Get in the mix. Because, you know, we got reverted
recap
back. Because I
all
did my homecoming.
Oh, yeah.
I did my homecoming recap. So, you know, the Mixxers want to know how your homecoming went. And then, of course, you know your girl Leah always want to ask questions. So she got some questions for you as well.
Why you gotta say I always gotta ask questions?
Yeah.
Like you know somebody.
Yeah, homecoming.
Okay.
I mean, that is accurate. I was being smart. You know, mind your business.
Okay.
So how your homecoming went, bro? 152?
Well, listen, man. 152. You know, I think y'all 152 too, right? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. So you know, it was excellent. It was an excellent day at Morgan State University, the illustrious Morgan State University. It was a packed house out there. You know, I had a great time. I was exhausted.
That's how I
So
felt.
you know, when you exhausted, that's signs of having a great time out there. Shout out to everybody that I got to see. There was a whole lot of people I didn't get to see because that's how packed it was. You know, the day parties, the brunches, the night parties, etc., etc. It was all love. I had a great time.
I cannot find who it is. Okay, so my question was, did you have any questionable homecoming moments?
Questionable? What do you mean questionable?
She want to know if you had any questionable moments to where, okay, I'm going to homecoming. Should I do this or am I going to do this?
Things you probably normally wouldn't do, but you're going to take advantage because it's homecoming. Like you said, you know, shoot your shot, get some ass, you know, all the above.
I'm probably going to have to say no. It wasn't really nothing.
See,
homecoming,
I said no. See, I said you didn't have any questionable moments.
Just because he didn't have any questionable moments doesn't mean that the women weren't plotting on him.
Because
he could have been chilling.
Because I was chilling.
That's probably a fact.
I was about to say, it was some people that I know had some questionable moments. I seen it before my eyes.
No, and the reason why I asked this because, again, I had a person on my Facebook who asked this question. I said, do people our age have questionable moments at homecoming? You think a lot of younger people maybe, but us? Like
everyone always said it doesn't matter what age you are. That's why I say
does.
That's why I said, you know what? Next year we're really going to take you to a HBCU homecoming so you can really see and understand.
Homecoming in general, like
no.
PWIs have homecoming.
It's really because it's really different from just going to a regular.
Okay, I'm not saying they don't happen. I'm just saying I'm saying it sarcastically. And like, really, do people our age and older have questionable moments? Sarcasm.
Oh, but why is that sarcastic? Why are you even questioning that? Like,
Talking
of course
about
they do.
mayonnaise, MU.
Of course they do.
No, okay. Well,
I don't even know why you would ask that. Anyway, that's good, man. Glad you had a good time, bro.
I'm glad y'all had a great time.
But I saw your tweet. Shout out to everyone who got some great picks. Because guess what? I probably got 2 good picks. One of them I didn't even remember I took.
Man, I got tagged in a few pictures. You know, they was I think I got a couple selfies or something. Other than that, I didn't get no pictures. And I usually get a good pick. I didn't get no pictures. Now, for one, shout out to Von Chase and Mimosa City and the crew, because he said he might have a couple in there. I don't know. Whenever they drop their pictures, you know, we got to search through the joint.
Okay.
Other than that, it was almost like I was never there. For real. It was like I was never there.
Word, yeah, because I mean, you did show up an hour late Because I was waiting
Yeah,
on you.
okay. Can he get a whose man's is this though for that?
I told him when he walked in, I said, bro, you know I'm going to give you a whose man's is
You gotta get a whose man's is this. See what happened?
At 6.
You sent the text at 4 something saying you
4
was
or
5 minutes.
I'm coming from no. I didn't say I was 5 minutes. I said where I was at. I said where I was at is 5 minutes away.
Okay, so you gotta make sure that.
He ain't specified that part.
No. I said where I was at is 5 minutes away because we was where the drink was at. It was at whatever the little studio they had in Moses City, and the other day party I was at was at Sangria. Now 5 minutes away. Look.
You trying to say
The 5 minutes away don't include time and trying to find somewhere to park. If I'd have known that, I'd have just walked from where I was at.
C don't have questionable moments. He has questionable time moments. Like this brother just means just. I'm learning this of you, C.
Yo,
I mean, you can call it what you want. If you can find a parking spot in 5 minutes, you let me know.
Nah, the spot where it was at though, you definitely wasn't going to find.
I parked
close
like
parking.
4.5 blocks away.
Sure.
So it took you a little bit of time.
Not even that it took enough time to park, but it took me more time to walk after I found somewhere to park too. I was like, man.
It was that. I mean, I believe that parking was difficult to find.
I got my 10,000 steps in, real quick.
Okay.
It was a good time. Did you see the girl up in there with the pink mink?
I did see somebody
in the pink glasses.
I think so. I did see
with the
somebody
furry flip flops.
I ain't see the flip flops. I stopped looking.
Yeah,
once I seen the mink, I stopped looking.
Yeah, bro, I peeped it too. Somebody said,
was she a Barbie or something like that?
I don't know. Somebody said for her to have that on, she better have a table. And she didn't have a table.
She had a table.
Nope, she did not have a table. I seen her rotating from table to table, but she ain't have a table.
They probably just like, you can't be at this table.
Right.
You can't be at this table with that mink.
Yeah, I said, God damn, ain't this something? You see something at homecoming, and this is the weekend for it. I'll tell you that much. But
sorry, sidebar. Okay, I might have a dumb moment. Deshaun Elliott, was that from the previous game?
Who?
Look. Yeah, I went back to the Ravens. Deshaun Elliott is likely out for the year, and that was a day ago. So he got injured in Sunday's game.
I don't know that.
And you guys see, I'm not even watching football, and I'm getting updates.
All right, that's what's up.
All right, and come on, Kendall, you should have known that. You didn't know?
Oh my gosh!
I thought I was being silly, but okay.
You came in right on time.
Oh yeah.
No, I just read it.
Because it was about the NBA. We 1 week away.
We definitely are 7 days.
Mm-hmm.
So we got Pelicans against the defending champs.
Okay.
The Raptors kicking things off.
Okay.
That's so corny, right?
And then you got the Lakers against the Clippers that night.
Yo.
You got 2 good games coming on.
They starting the season off
right.
with a bang. LA is about to be a movie.
Yeah, it's going. I'm definitely staying up for that game because that's going to be a 10:30 game.
You say staying up for that game?
I
It's
am.
old as hell, yo.
Yep, I'm staying up for that game.
They playing in LA. They 3 hours behind.
Hell
that
yeah.
game started at 10:30.
So that's going to be a good matchup. I'm looking forward to. You going to check your Raptors out?
Yeah,
because you know y'all going to be ass this year.
We may. I mean, we may.
It's not y'all may. Y'all will. This is
Yeah,
this
I mean,
is gonna be facts. They're gonna be ass.
They will be ass.
Mark my words. The Raptors will be ass.
Well, they're not gonna get. They are champions.
They probably
know,
make it to the playoffs.
They'll be fighting. They'll be fighting for an AC.
Bottom 4 seeds out of the East.
You know.
We'll see.
We're gonna see. Moving on to some news. Fort Worth white officer charged with murder after shooting young African American woman in her home while playing video games with her nephew. So the white officer, Aaron Dean, resigned Monday, hours before the police chief could even planned to fire him.
So that person, so you already know.
You knew you messed up.
You already know you messed up. The minute you quit,
you knew you messed up
before you got fired. You should at least just got fired. So now they're gonna use this in court.
Oh, for sure.
If it goes to court,
for sure.
It may not.
It's sad. It's really tough.
So what's the story behind it? Like, why did the officer? I was trying to read up on it.
The officer, I guess her neighbor had called the officer and said that her back door and side door looked a little open. It was open for a few hours. So he goes, pops the flashlight on, doesn't make any warning or anything, just shoots her.
Did y'all see the video?
Yeah, saw the video, but it was tough. It was tough.
They still have it posted.
I'm pretty sure if someone has it up or
It's probably still floating
yeah,
talking
around.
about-
it's still floating.
I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The police put that up.
I'm talking about. He didn't even finish his sentence before he shot
Yeah.
her.
Not at all.
It was only 2 seconds.
Not only didn't he finish his sentence, but whatever he was saying, you couldn't even understand whatever he was trying to say.
I
Right.
swear to God, you guys. I'm sorry to swear to God, but if this person gets off or not, if gets 10 years or less, I'm telling you, like it's gonna be
At this point, nah. I think because it was near Texas, so I think because of what the female white officer got before, I don't think they're gonna look at it as trying to give him that
Obliged. She really
because
gonna
it's
think
gonna
they
be
gonna
really
free-
some outrage going on.
So see, my lawyer, what degree would this be? Second degree, first degree?
This would be first degree.
This would be first degree. So you had intentions.
Absolutely. Like you just seen somebody and murdered them.
Okay.
It wasn't premeditated.
And you can't use the I felt threatened for my life felt threatened.
Clear, right. So you can't use that. So I'm
How
really
does
gonna
your life
wonder
feel
what.
threatened while
That's
someone
what
is
I'm saying. I
playing
don't
video
even know.
games?
They are going to use that.
Like,
Okay.
you cannot use that.
I don't know if this is
try.
gonna. I don't know if this is gonna
He's
go to
gonna
court.
try. He's gonna try.
yeah,
I
good
dare
luck
him.
with that.
Here's the
because
part.
that's not
Here's the
gonna
part
work.
you didn't mention, and here's why they're going to use it, and here's why he's probably going to get off. So she had a gun. She had the gun to the window,
She did not have
and
no gun to the
he's
window.
going to say that that's why he fired, and he was in fear for his life.
Well, you can't fear for your life if the gun is near the window and she's nowhere near
You.
the window to
Bro,
even
we
reach
seen
for
the
the gun,
video.
or even.
No, I'm just saying that's what they
I mean,
that's what-
yeah,
yeah,
you
that's
can
what
say
they
that, but
gonna
that's
say.
also- but
He's-
I mean, you can have a gun in your place.
right. And
Yeah,
she
especially
had it
Texas,
legally.
man.
She was licensed to carry. She had permit to carry.
So,
and all
yeah.
that.
You really think this is even gonna go to court?
Yeah, I think it's gonna go to court because her family is very. They're
Like,
very
I don't
active.
think they might settle
Yeah,
out of
pushing
court.
it.
but-
Yeah.
They're not playing no games.
No, they serious.
They're not
They
playing no
serious.
games. And the neighbor feels bad because
The neighbor white.
No,
Oh.
the neighbor's black, but the neighbor only called 911 as a welfare check. It's like, yo, my neighbor's door been open all day. Something might be wrong. Can somebody come go in there and check on her? Next thing you know, the help that you called shot
Ends up
again.
being
Right,
the,
yeah.
the one
He's
that
just
shoots.
like, damn, like I just wanted you to go and make sure that she was all right.
Right, not to kill her.
Murdered her. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, I know that's going to weigh heavy on his conscience, but it's just like, damn, here I am trying to do a good deed, and a good deed turns wrong.
So what did the officer? What did he mistake her for? I don't
Man,
understand.
listen.
Everybody in these accidental.
Listen, white guy,
Shootings.
black person, doesn't matter, just wants to shoot.
Lord,
So,
It's deeper than that. I just think it's just bad training and bad people in position because he didn't identify himself. He didn't say police.
Nothing.
He didn't say
Yeah.
nothing.
We don't even
it's
know
just-
whatever he did say. We don't even know what he said.
it's just crazy, man. So condolences out to that family because I'm pretty sure they're going through it right
Yeah.
now. So that's just hard, man. It's really hard. Lose your child to an officer, and you're just in your house at this point.
you can't eat
playing
ice
video
cream,
games. Yeah,
playing
you
video
can't do
games. You
nothing.
just can't do nothing
Like,
with
God
these
damn.
officers. Jeez.
It's sad, man. It's sad. Moving on, an Amber Alert has been issued for 3-year-old Camille McKinney in Alabama. She was abducted Saturday night around 8:30 p.m. So 2 people are in custody right now. Someone had tipped them off about the location of the 2 where she was abducted. So they may have some answers on what took place, but it's just sad, man. A 3-year-old.
Speaking of sad, they said Baltimore has seen one of its most violent. Can you really say one of its most violent weekends? Seems like we've seen plenty of those violent weekends, but this past weekend was 17 shot, including a 2-year-old. Was shot.
Where?
The 2-year-old.
No, I'm saying like
Just
we're at in Baltimore, or like it was.
the city.
Wow.
Yeah, 17 shootings. So I'm trying to see what the 2-year-old. I'm actually looking up now.
That's sad.
Was that where the shooting for the 2-year-old?
Yeah.
If you know the condition.
That was a road rage incident.
Yeah, but they said it's gunfire. These young guys out here. One guy, 30-year-old.
Wow.
Yeah. So Baltimore, our residents are like, what the hell?
That's tough, man.
It is very sad because the city we live in, we just
Right.
can't seem to get it together.
Mm-hmm. And my condolences out to them as well, and hopefully someone can, you know, in the Alabama area, can find this 3-year-old girl and return her back to safety. It's crazy. It is. Crazy world we live in, man. Crazy world we live in. Very true. Moving on to some entertainment. Shaka Khan, Whitney Houston, and Biggie Smalls are among the nominees for the 2020 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. This will be Shaka Khan's 4th nomination and the first for both Biggie and Whitney.
All right, shout out to them.
So shout out to them, man.
Yeah.
On Joe Budden's podcast, he admitted to taking his woman's phone and pretending to be her and flirted with men that were shooting the shot. Fellas. I mean, I know I wouldn't go to that extreme. I really wouldn't because as a man off rip, especially if
you gotta always get more information. So did he explain what the purpose was?
I mean, it's clear to see what the purpose was, to get entertainment out of what dudes be sliding your girl's DM and see what is being said.
I've seen stuff done like that, but I've seen stuff done like that before on the contrary, where a girl get a guy phone, look at this, because I've seen people show their significant others stuff, like look at this person, my DM, what they saying, and I give them the phone.
But I feel like you know that people are gonna shoot this shot and say wild stuff, like that's. I don't think that explains anything. Like, it's not saying that your significant others actually entertain these people.
No, I don't think that was his point.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't understand what the intention was. Just to kind of curious George. Like, I just want to see what they're gonna say.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Joe, that's whack. He gotta get whose man's is this. I think that's really corny. And I love Joe Budden. Don't get me wrong, that's my guy. But that was corny.
I think it was definitely corny because I mean, if you're with someone attractive, then I mean that's expected.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's gonna happen. So I mean, I could see now if he's trying to figure out. Okay, let me see if my significant other be like entertained. Like he's trying to put the puzzles together. I don't know, but just to see what they're gonna say. Like you know that they're gonna say stuff.
I thought he was just doing it for fun.
That's corny though. See, like what are you getting out of that? I just don't. For men, women, whatever. Especially men. I don't even understand why you would do that. Like you know your partner is like that's the kind of entertainment you want to do is just go like you that bored like you Joe Budden, you got a whole podcast like you're that bored.
Yeah, okay. So let's keep in mind these are probably celebrity guys, right? These are probably celebrity guys that he probably knows. And we probably know. And so he texts like, hey, what you do? You know, they text something. He texts something back. He's laughing. Come on now. That can't be funny.
If he admitted
like, say it's Charlemagne texting and he texting back. That's not funny? Come on now. Y'all know that's funny.
If he admitted to saying, I was doing a he, I still think that's corny. It could be, there's things that are funny but corny. Yeah, that's corny. Like, yeah. But I mean, if he was just doing it for a joke, okay. But that was corny.
I mean, because at the end of the day, it's no surprise, especially if it was with if you're referring to sin. Of course, dudes are going to be in her DM, like no matter what.
Man, you could look like a trash can and you still got men in your DMs. Like that's how it. Come on, G. I'm saying no. You be surprised. Either or, you could look like a hefty bag and you still got men in your DMs. So I mean, come on, G.
Yeah, any and everybody being somebody's DMs, man. Moving on. Kiki Wyatt is expecting her 10th child.
Are you the father of the 10th child? Because you like to bring her up.
Yo,
leave her alone.
We just mentioned her bringing in her 9th child like 4 months ago.
Okay, it's a blessing.
No, damn, stop.
Why you want to tell her to stop if she wants to? If she can bear children,
tie the tubes. Relax. You have enough.
She's good off 10, maybe.
I
don't know. She good off 10.
Do you think she did it on purpose?
Just to get clout?
No, not to get clout. Like this.
I'm like, wait, what? Doing what on purpose?
Think she got pregnant on purpose, or was it an accident?
I think she's just like it is what it is.
So accident.
Maybe, yeah.
No, the guy did it.
I think it was an accident from him too.
I don't think some of these were planned pregnancies.
I mean, I don't think she minds being pregnant.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I don't think she's out here like trying to get pregnant.
No, I don't think so either. But I think it's like it is what it is. Like if I'm out here, doing the thing, slapping bellies and having unprotected sex, and I get knocked up.
No, dog, it's okay. Like you had 9.
So okay, so she's good with. She maybe doesn't want to do that.
For what? Just stop. Stop.
Like, you sound so like, oh my God, 10 kids.
Yeah, like, chill out. You wildin'.
Wasn't it a guy who, I seen this clip who had like 30-some kids? They had to stand up because she was pointing them out. What is
she trying to do at this point? Yo, if she ends up having 11, like, you have a offense or a defense. Like, just,
yeah, some people have a lot of kids, not in this day and age, but it's some.
No,
clearly
her.
I gotta look up the guy who had all them kids.
That is a headache.
Look
for
up
sure,
the girl
man.
that got all of them kids named Kiki. She talking about.
Oh my gosh, man. And man, big ups to DMX, man. He felt himself getting the urge to use drugs again, and he checked himself into rehab.
Good for DMX.
So shout out to him, man.
Did you guys see the story about the woman who admits that she don't like white people? Was it a Starbucks CEO? Was that a true story?
I don't know. Was she?
I didn't even read the whole
she
thing.
black?
She's black, and she admitted that she doesn't like white people.
Well,
But
shout out to her.
you know, you have some white mixes, I'm sure. They're
I'm
gonna
pretty
they're
sure
gonna
we do have some
unsubscribe
white
from
mixers.
Spotify. And
I do apologize, but y'all understand our frustrations with y'all as well.
No, all white people are bad.
But no, that's a shout out to her. Why, so why she can't make a video about why she doesn't like white folks?
No, she can. I just was surprised that she was
Why
so
are you
vocal.
surprised? Why-
I know.
why-
I'm not
why?
surprised that she doesn't like white people. Sorry, y'all. What I am surprised with that she was just so vocal about it to the point
Why
that
not?
it was just.
If white folks can
It's
be
just
vocal
like a
about how
stop-
they don't like black folks, and then for people to be okay with it, or if they get called out on it, they go back on what they said and try to apologize. Why can't she be vocal about what she said and stick to what she said?
Look, she can. It's her prerogative. She can do whatever she want. I was just surprised.
you
Like,
didn't
here
ask.
go this one right here. Okay, let me read it correctly.
Yeah, read it
The new
correctly.
Starbucks CEO has admitted she doesn't like white people.
Shout out to her.
That's
What's
what I'm
her
saying.
name?
So
What's her
again,
name?
that's what I'm saying. I'm not surprised
What's
that.
her name?
I don't know her name. I gotta look it up. But
What's
I
her
got.
name?
I don't know her name. I gotta look it up.
She about to start her own all black coffee line.
But I'm saying for your primary, I mean your consumers who are probably the majority white, and you saying you don't that is, and you saying you don't like them. I mean, I wasn't. So I was saying I'm not surprised that she feels that way. I'm just surprised that she was so vocal about it, given her position of power in the consumer population and demographic, shall I say?
You know what? Knowing her, she probably hit the lottery. She probably kept it on the low. She got tired of this last white person. And was like, you know what?
She should go
I don't
talk
even
to her.
care
She
about
should have
this
some pillow
job.
talk with her husband. You don't say that like publicly to the point you had a whole article written on you about it. So now they're like, oh, we're gonna boycott Starbucks. I hope this. It said the LA.
What if her husband was white?
That'd be crazy.
Hey.
Is the LAPost.com, is that a legitimate website? LA Post, right? Is that the newspaper, right? From LA? I thought it was LA Times.
I'm not from LA. I
don't know, but I didn't know if this was legit or not, because people throw up everything on the internet. But if it is legit, then that is just wild that she was so public with it.
I can't believe you would say that's even wild that she was even public with it.
Because given her stance, who would do that? It's not a good business move. Like they were saying, it's stupid. You could, like I said, you could have pillow talk with somebody. You don't say that publicly.
You know what?
You do right now. You have white mixiners. Like,
Guess
that's not smart, kid.
You know what? You know what she was thinking? If Trump doing it, I'm going to do it.
But Trump never publicly just outwardly just said he don't like black people. Has he ever outwardly said that?
He politically says it in a smart way for us to understand he don't like
this. We're
this.
interpreting that way, but he hasn't just
So
overtly said it.
So what about the white girl who publicly was saying she don't like niggas?
Who said what position of power was she in?
She was a stylist, celebrity stylist.
And does it? I mean, is her clientele all like black people?
I'm pretty sure she styled some black folks.
All right, but she probably will. She don't need.
Nah, it don't
she's not
matter.
losing
So
money.
no,
But you know how many people?
She's gonna lose.
You
She's
know the
lost money.
demographic at Starbucks is predominantly white.
Listen,
facts.
She's going.
And you gonna say you don't like white people?
Guess what? She did her time working at Starbucks. She had her savings lit up because guess what? She's about to open up her own black-owned coffee shop, free Wi-Fi, all of that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Might even be able to do brunches there. come out.
Well,
for
after
coffee
this
brunch.
statement, we don't know what she's gonna say. I mean, what's gonna happen to her
Never
at this
know. You never
point?
know.
I gotta see if the story is actually true.
You know
Because I
what?
cannot believe
Give
she
me
did
her-
that.
Look up her name. I want to email her. Shout out
And
to
tell her what? Tell her shout out
Yeah.
to her. Okay.
Again, all of our white mixers, if you are in the mix, we do apologize, but we just get
They gonna
frustrated with some of
unsubscribe
y'all-
from Apple,
we get frustrated
iTunes,
with some of y'all white folks, man. So I
Spotify.
need y'all to understand this is frustration.
No, they're done with you. You're canceled.
I'm never canceled. Never canceled. And I'm not going back on what I said either. That's all I have for what you mixing up. You got anything else?
Nah, I think that's
You got
it.
anything, bro?
Nah, I don't got anything.
All right, well, without further ado, man, I'm going to just turn things over to you because the mixers know what time it is.
They know
And for
what
those
time
who
it
are
is.
new, you now about to get hip to what time it is.
Listen, man. You know how I do. When I keep my ears to these streets and I keep them clippers to them head, man. It's time for some shop talk.
Okay.
Now, I just want to let y'all know. I had a different topic for shop talk this week.
All right.
But me keeping my ears to these streets after the weekend that just happened.
Yeah.
I had to switch it.
Oh, man.
All right, all
To
right.
stay true to the motto of me keeping my ears to these streets and them clippers to them heads, I had to stay true to the motto.
All right. All right.
Now we gonna have the real debate one day,
Okay.
and y'all know what I'm talking about. But for now, we gonna preface that, and we gonna make it a little bit more specific, cause we talking about homecomings, right? We not gonna have the HBCU PWI debate just yet.
Okay.
But I seen a post, and I seen a lot of people talking about this, right? And you know, like I know, Leah, I don't know if you know.
Leah,
I probably don't know. So you gotta
but
educate
people-
me.
Listen, people love themselves some HBCU homecomings.
That is a fact. That's a whole fact.
And I've been seeing some posts circulating, and people just like, yo, if you don't think to even consider going to one of our HBCUs, don't pull up to our homecomings. And I'm kind of feeling that energy. I want to know what y'all. I want to know what y'all thinking on that.
All right. So say that one more time.
If you don't even think to consider coming to one of our HBCUs, then don't even come to one of our homecomings either.
So they mean like attending the actual school. Or-
Yes.
Yeah.
If you don't even consider coming to one of our
So they talking about
HBCUs.
people who like teenagers who are entering
No,
college, or people who
well,
already
no,
been in school
no.
and kind of moved on. I don't-
Okay, so let me
I
explain.
don't get it.
Let me explain.
Yeah.
You have people that this is why I said I'm gonna preface this to the real conversation that we're gonna have on here.
Okay.
But you have people that talk down on HBCUs, like they would never even consider going there. They
Okay.
choose PWI whatever, but they still come to our events like our HBCU homecomings, and they have a blast. And then they leave, and then they still talk crazy about our schools, whatever. And people just like, yo, if y'all gonna have that energy when it comes to attending one of our schools,
Right.
then don't change that energy when it comes to attending.
I mean,
our
I think they
homecoming.
probably
That is a
looking
fact.
at it as it's just a social gathering and
They
event.
probably are. They
and
probably
that's
are.
the extent of that, but I don't want to get my education there. So they completely separate the two. And I don't see a problem
but
with that.
For
I
all
do.
of that, then you can go to your PWI and have your social
Who's to
fun.
say that they didn't do that? But they still want to bring around probably more black
Nah,
people for the
stay
event.
your ass
No,
on
no,
that
no, no.
side.
See, this is
Stay
why I
over there.
This is why I said I'm feeling.
But why
that
does it got to
energy.
be separate? Just because you want to say attend that
It's
school
homecoming.
don't mean that you can't have a good time at their
No,
event.
yes, it does. It's homecoming. It's home. I went to Morgan,
So
it
I
was,
feel-
it was homecoming for me because I went there. I was coming
So
home.
that's almost saying if you don't, because I
went to
seen somebody
Lincoln.
else's post that says you don't attend a school, like you haven't attended school, but you be showing up to their homecomings representing. That's still just as whack, and you shouldn't do that.
It's
And
a-
people
it's a
do that all the
difference, though.
time.
It's a
Nah,
difference.
it's definitely
It's a difference.
It's a
I don't
difference
mean
with
that's
that.
what I
It's
seen
not
the
the same
post. They
thing.
was like, nah, you shouldn't do that. Like
But no,
if
you
don't,
probably agreed with the post.
I
too.
didn't agree with anything because I'm just not with the whole homecoming thing. But
Oh, no,
I
no,
just
no,
was
you
like, they were saying that wasn't cool either. Like if you can't be like representing our school and you ain't go here, but you
I
want to
mean,
be
listen,
repping at our homecoming.
Don't. If they saying don't represent a school you didn't go to, I feel like that's common sense.
Yeah.
Because you didn't even go there. But what I'm saying is, you got these same people talking crazy about these HBCUs, and they pulling up to all of the homecomings. Like they looking forward to their homecomings more than they looking forward to the homecomings of the schools they going to.
So we
Right.
saying
and
they
we
will
not
not
feeling that energy.
attend any HBCUs at all. Like these are the people who's talking real spicy.
Yeah, always talking
I'm not
down
feeling the
on
energy.
HBCUs.
but then attended homecoming.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Then
can
be pressed to come to an
understand
HBCU
that
festivity.
energy where you can say, all right, you know, you talking crazy, but you at our events. I can
Yeah,
see
like,
where
why
that
are you
coming
here?
from.
Why are you here?
Nah.
Because they want to have a good time.
I put it to you
No.
like this. I
If
put
you
you like
wanted to have a good time, you should have just attended the HBCU.
Nah, because they feel like they're not going to get the same education.
no. See, that's why I said we gonna
And that's
preface
where they
that
messed
convo.
up. Like, yeah,
because
we're gonna save
That's
it.
not why I didn't
That's
go to
so
HBCU.
We gonna say
that's so.
Sorry.
you couldn't cough that way.
My fault. Sorry, it came out. It was just on my throat. But anyway,
Oh,
pause.
hey, yo.
Y'all get your minds off gutter. Y'all dirty. But
Listen,
I mean, that's not the reason why I didn't go to a HBCU. I just felt like it was like 13th grade. I just wanted to be around more diversity.
Cool.
Being around like elementary, middle, and high school for all black people, I just wanted a change. And I feel like college is truly an experience, if anything else. So I didn't want that similar experience. I wanted something different. And on top of that, it was a plus. Like, okay, I could get a great education and I could be around people who are, you know, don't look like me. I'm with it. That's why I didn't go to a HBCU. And do I regret it? No, I don't.
You know there is some diversity at HBCUs.
Should I even entertain that comment? What?
I mean, I'm gonna put it to you like this: he attended the HBCU, and I attended the HBCU, and I can attest to what he just said.
Did you think it's diversity?
Not that I think. I know. I've experienced.
How
it.
so?
I've been there.
Well, yeah, tell me about it. What? How
I mean,
so?
I mean, we know what diversity is, and it was there.
I was looking again for people that don't necessarily look like myself.
I know.
That's what I mean by
Unfortunately.
diversity. You know, I just wanted to be around. You know, I didn't mind necessarily being around the people you don't like.
Now,
It just so happened.
I hear what you're saying. I don't want to.
Kill my nerves.
I don't want to divert too much away from the conversation at hand.
Mm-hmm.
Because we got people that think like what you was just saying, and they pulling up to our events because
But
they want to be with people that look like them.
Because they look at it
You want that
differently. They kind
diversity.
of want that. Okay, but
Take
they
your
know.
diverse ass to your own to your own.
But they
homecoming
probably
then.
did, but they knew that it was gonna. They not saying they can't have a good time. People know. A lot of people go to HBCUs knowing the other the social experience that they're gonna get too. And some people who didn't go to that know that's what they're gonna get. But again, they're very separate. They like, okay, I don't necessarily want to get education there or be around it, but do I want to go to a lit party? Sure.
Nah. Nope.
Keep your ass
But like I
over
said,
there.
I also understand why
accepting
you
that.
all will think that
You
way.
gotta pick a side. I'm not accepting that.
Why you
I'm gonna
gotta
put it
pick
to
a
you
side?
this.
Why I gotta be
I'm gonna put
separate
it to you
like that
this.
though?
I'm gonna put it to
Yo,
you
that's
like
like
this.
that's like a Crip. He don't bang with the Bloods, but the Bloods throw
That
good
is not
parties.
even
So
like
I'm
the
trying to
same.
go up in there.
Like,
Like,
nah,
no.
that's
I
not
got a
even
better
the
example for
same.
you. I got a better example for you. You D9, right, Kid 6?
Yep.
Telling people what you represent out there.
Come on, man. Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated.
Okay, cool. You already know he one of the this is 6 dog right here.
That's a
So
fact.
how often do you see and hear people talking crazy about your organization?
How often?
How often?
Oh, very often when they get the chance.
How often do you see them at y'all cookouts, at y'all events, at y'all
Same people talking. They be
Same
right
people
there.
talking.
Be
But it
right
doesn't mean
there.
because
asking
of
for a
what
piece of
but it
chicken at the
doesn't-
homecoming?
Want some oil?
They want some oil, and they talking crazy about
But it
you.
doesn't mean what they talking ain't necessarily no facts behind it. But it doesn't mean they not gonna have a good time at the event. Like one of
Don't
them gotta
have
do
no
it
good
together.
time with nobody. That's
Fact.
you know how phony
Listen,
that is.
How is that phony though?
Because
I'm
to
talking
be
crazy
out here
about you,
and
but I'm
you're
trying to
pretty
have-
much like bashing.
What?
Like you're pretty much bashing.
All right, so what
the org or
extent y'all
something.
talking about with how much they bashing the HBCU? Like I don't know. Like if they just say, look, I don't really necessarily want to get education there, but I don't mind going to their parties. I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Listen, I'm gonna put it to you like
I don't know
this.
why I gotta be separate.
I'm gonna
Can't
put
we
it to you
all
like
just get
this.
along and come together? Why I gotta be these
Nah.
PWIs,
That
HBCUs,
sound
all
like
these
some All Lives
separate,
Matter.
You don't
segregated?
even want to come along and you don't even want to come around.
Yeah, because that's just not my thing. I don't know, y'all. I'm
But
a
you-
cultural
but you
kid.
don't-
Like
but you
I don't
don't-
grow up with like.
you don't even
I feel
go
like
to-
that's American. No,
You
I'm
don't
not
go to
gonna say that.
homecomings anyway, though. You just said you don't even go to homecomings.
Yeah, I
period.
don't like. That's just not really my.
Okay,
I
so
think
for
it's
the
more
people-
Americanized, honestly.
Hey, yo,
but
What, homecoming?
I'm sorry to cut y'all off. And this is some breaking news right here.
Oh man,
I'm sorry to cut this. This is good shop talk, but Jalen Ramsey just got traded to the Rams. Oh my gosh. Now we see why they got rid of Marcus Peters. But we can continue.
thank you for
before we
interrupting
even
shop
continue,
talk
I
for
just want to
that.
say somebody said this was gonna happen like 3 weeks ago, and they said he was gonna go to the Rams.
God
this is really
damn.
ridiculous. Okay.
This is
Okay.
crazy.
Okay.
But yeah.
Back
But what
back to
Becky was
this.
saying.
back to where we were.
Yeah, I just
You can't play both sides on that. You
Why
can't talk.
can't- I don't understand why you
talk
can't
crazy. You can't talk
play both
crazy about a
sides.
school.
I don't even look at it as both
and then
sides.
come to that school and try
But
to have
again, you're
fun
not
at that
talking
school.
about the school itself.
you
You're just
are.
saying you just don't necessarily want the HBC
That's
just to
talking
go
crazy.
to
That's talking
the
crazy
school.
about the
But doesn't
school.
mean you can't go to a party. I mean,
See,
you have-
the thing is
Yes,
that
you
when you're invested in something, all right, when you go to this college and you've put in your years there,
You
all
don't
right,
care that much.
you've invested. That's your love right there. For Carlton, when he goes back to Morgan, it's love. It's home. You know, when I go back to Lincoln, that's love. It's home. Don't disrespect our home.
And then want to come in the home.
Right. You can't
Like
do
I
that.
said,
You can't
I
eat with us. You can't
understand-
sit with us. Like it's
I
just not
understand
flying.
the negative reactions
Do
to that.
you?
Yeah, I do.
How do you
Sure.
understand?
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to
What
be
you understand?
objective. As again, like you saying.
No,
if-
the question to you is,
I'm
what do you
answering that.
understand? Let me
I
hear.
understand that you don't want somebody who's really not effing with y'all like that to be up in y'all parties acting like they with it and they really not. I get that, but I'm saying I don't think these people
don't think
are
it's a
looking
but.
at it.
I don't think it's a
No,
but
but I'm
after
saying
that.
I'm being a devil's advocate. I don't think that people are looking at it like that per se. They're just saying, hey, like again, I don't really necessarily want to go to this school, but if they have a cool party, I don't mind going to that, and I don't.
And what we saying is,
know. Like I see both sides.
and
That's
what we
I'm
saying
really.
is, ain't no
Stay
both
your
sides.
ass home. Go to your bum ass
Ain't no both
PWI.
sides.
Why you gotta say PWI? What just can't be?
That's
You know,
I mean,
Because that's what it is.
Who's to say they
It's
didn't?
HBCU
But
versus
who's to say that
PWI
they
all
didn't?
day.
Like who? Why do we even care about all that? Like who cares?
Because
Yeah,
this is what
like
the-
PWI,
this is what
HBCU,
you- this-
that's like
this is
like,
the
who
diversity that you
cares?
wanted to be
But
a part
I'm cool
of,
with
right?
that. I don't
You wanted
reflect.
to be a part of that, right?
But I'm not.
That
I don't.
PWI.
I don't regret that though. Like I'll never look back and be like, "Dang, you should have been to HBCU." I've never said that. Like I really like the fact that I went to Towson. I went to the University of Baltimore. I'm good. Like
Did you-
that's,
That's cool.
Did anybody in your family go to HBCU?
yeah. My sister went to
Man,
Norfolk
shout
State.
out to her, yo.
And my
Shout out
brother went
your
to Morgan
sister.
State,
Yo,
but
shout out to your brother.
but they not. But both of them, both they're Morgan alum and Norfolk, but they wasn't really on the homecoming thing either. That's
what I'm
just
saying?
I don't know. Maybe because we're like
So
Jamaican
y'all,
kids.
basically,
I
y'all
don't
just
know.
don't like homecomings in your family.
No, I feel like because I don't know. I feel
But
like
for
maybe
the
it's more
people that do.
Americanized. Like
What's
I feel like
Americanized?
I don't know.
Right.
I feel
What
like
does that mean?
I feel that maybe because we just brought up in a different culture, it's just different. Like we
They don't
just
have
wasn't.
homecomings at universities outside of America.
They're not. We're not really big on that though. Like I'm not.
actually,
No, I'm not. But
honestly-
it's dead ass though. We not. I'm just saying that's
If
probably
they
why.
don't-
Like I said, my siblings went to HBCUs, but it wasn't a thing for them. Like I don't know. In my opinion, I don't know if this is actually fact. I'm not saying this is a fact, guys. There's no statistics to say, hey, you know, homecomings are like American. Like no. Like I'm just saying.
Okay.
I feel like we
Because
grew up in
you said
a different-
Americanized like 3
Americanized,
times.
like you know what I mean.
You said Americanized like 3
But-
times. You gotta
But I'm
you
just
gotta
saying
stand
my
behind that because we don't
opinion.
know
No,
what
but
that means.
right, I am standing behind it. But in my opinion, I'm saying it's not. They may. I don't care. You know, I stand in my truth. I've always been like that. That's probably why for us it hasn't been a thing. Again, I'm not saying this is fact. I'm just saying that's
So
why we're not really big on it.
Because I'm still not. I'm still confused on this Americanized part. Do they not have homecomings outside of America?
I mean, I don't really know. Like, so we don't talk about that. Like, we don't
So
hear in
why-
the Jamaican
so-
community. We talk about homecomings or people that I know. We just don't. Like,
No,
that's
the,
not
the
a
reason
thing.
why I'm asking that is because I'm trying to understand why you're using the word Americanized.
I feel like should I not have used what other word should I use?
I mean to say Americanized.
I
it
feel
would
like
imply that something outside of America is different. That's why I'm asking.
yeah.
So, but you saying you don't
But
know.
I can't say that it's a black thing because there's people who
I'm really.
Am
trying
I
to
white?
understand.
Right.
I'm black. I'm saying I'm from a cultural aspect is what I'm saying. It's not like if you go to places outside of America, it's not a. Even though
That's why I'm asking. Do they not have homecomings outside?
I'm not
of
particular.
America?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not particularly sure, to be honest. But I feel like people in our culture just don't talk about like homecomings and stuff like that. That's just not.
What is
I'm
our
Jamaican,
culture?
so everybody knows that, right?
Well, you know we went to school with some Jamaicans.
Some do, but again, when the people in Jamaican, you know, he went to HBCU. He's from a
He's
fraternity.
not the only Jamaican
okay, but
I
who's
know.
the other one that you know that be hype at homecomings?
I know a few Jamaicans who.
I
have
don't
that
know.
I mean,
I
I would
don't
think
know any.
I wouldn't think it's an Americanized thing. I would think it's a school thing. Like,
Right.
I don't really know anybody.
It's like I said, it's not because I'm saying people who I know that is of my culture, like they went to HBCUs. Like I said, my 2 siblings did, and they're just not big on that. Like that's not a thing.
I think it's just a family thing, though, not an Americanized thing.
Churches in the United States and Canada.
No, because see, in Canada, it's a lot of differences, and it's no. Okay, well, I can tell you people have families.
Aside from that, man.
I mean, I said in my personal opinion, guys. I'm not saying this is fact. Now, if y'all guys are saying it's family thing, that's fine. I'm just saying that I know of people of the culture. We haven't really talked about homecomings or been about that. So in my opinion,
I think that might be relative to the people in your family.
And if that's what y'all think, okay. That was just my opinion.
Not even that.
Nah.
Not even that. These HBCU teams not even in good conferences enough.
It's based around the game.
Because I think the schools
not even just the football team. I mean, your football team could be ass. They might just go because your marching band is dope.
That's
you
a
have
fact.
You have some HBCUs.
It is the season. But look,
it really depends because nobody really went to the Lincoln game over the weekend. Why? Because Lincoln's football team is ass. You just go to the tailgate to get drunk,
and then
or even better,
time and eat.
Or even better, shout out to Coppin State University. They don't even have a football team, but they have a spring homecoming, and it's based around I think one of their basketball
team.
Yep. Yeah, it's pretty much something to garner some kind of school spirit, whether it's a football team, basketball team, alumni. Yeah, it's home. You come at home. So I want to go back to what I was saying, though, because I got an analogy for you.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody disrespected your house, would you let them back in?
Nah.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
That's pretty much what we're saying right here.
Like, what are they saying about my? Okay, what are they saying about my house?
They saying something disrespectful. Whatever it is disrespect.
Who made the chicken?
But here's the thing, y'all talking about disrespect versus like saying like I just don't want to go to a HBCU.
No,
they ain't talking greasy about Morgan, but
I said people talking down, people not even considering going to a HBCU. For the reason why people don't consider going to the HBCU is for stuff like what you said. I want the culture more whatever.
Diverse.
I don't think these schools are good enough for me. Is what people be saying.
Mm-hmm. But their parties are though. That's probably how they look at it. Like their parties are
about that. The crazy thing
better?
About that, what parties? The HBCUs?
Yeah.
I mean,
we can all, but we all can agree. We all can agree that if you are, but no,
and they black asses be right up in there doing kegs with them and all that.
But no, we all can agree that you're probably going to get a better social experience at a HBCU. Fact. We know this. I think we can all agree on that. And I think these people who, again, they may separate the two. Like, they know.
And we saying it ain't no separation right there. Then you keep that energy on both sides. You know why? And
but you can't keep that same energy when you kind of feel like you're going to, if statistics are saying that you probably going to get a better education at X school.
Nope.
Which it may be true.
It ain't no statistics saying that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we like nah.
We're gonna save that talk.
We're gonna save that topic. We saving that
because that discussion is next week.
We saving that topic.
We hope your girl is ready.
We saving that topic. But look. Look.
It's cool, yeah.
Until next week, Nikki.
Because I got a kicker. I got a kicker.
Yeah.
I got a kicker for this shop talk right here though, because I seen a shirt from another school that's not an HBCU. It was shout out to Temple University.
I saw that floating around.
The shirt said HBCU-ish, and it had Temple University on it. Aside from that, I hear a lot of people that be trying to claim your school, Towson University, as an HBCU, just because of how much the black people have fun with each other.
I mean, we do because we kind of had to be like a collective there because.
And for somebody that wants to be, for these people that want it to be so diverse, for these people that want it to be so diverse, they're trying to awful hard to try to be like the schools that they think that they're better than.
Of course, we come together because they want to support each other.
You gathered around all black folks that you kind of wanted to step away from because you were around that.
Trying to be diverse.
All your life and trying to be diverse. But here you go because you snitched on yourself. So you know we on your ass now.
Feel me?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Because you wanted to come together collectively with all your black folks. For all that, you should have just went to an HBCU.
Nah, because you don't want to do 4, in some people cases, 5 and 6 years with all black people. That's what I'm saying. Doesn't mean you can't go to a lit party, but you don't want to go to this school.
Why?
Yes, it does.
But you saying one got to do with the other. Like, there's people who been to Towson but went to a Morgan party. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Because they know Towson's parties for us ain't going to be that great. We get that. We going to go down the street. But then again, we going to come back to Towson and get that better education. Yeah, I said it.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that.
Because, my young brother here is a highly educated man from...
And then the sister over here is a highly educated woman.
I'm glad you said that you collectively gather with all black folks because you wanted... But y'all wanted to be diverse, right?
Sure. Why y'all think that's mutually exclusive? Like, one ain't got to do with the other. You can go get your education and then go down the street.
No, you cannot.
To go to your little party and then you go back.
You cannot. Don't be at our events. Don't be at our homecomings. Don't be at our parties.
We're not talking negative. Okay, well.
We are talking negative.
Because if you're saying, I just did not want to go to that school.
Nah, ain't nobody just saying that.
What are these people saying?
Because it's all about the reason why you didn't want to.
All right, so all right.
Choose not to go to HBCUs because they think that they are not good enough. Mm-hmm. And as a black person, there's no way possible you're going to be like, a school made for black people like me is not good enough. There's no way possible. That's illogical. It's unreasonable. It's irrational.
That's almost going down to saying we want to support black businesses. We know some of them ain't good enough. That's just what it is. We don't want to say that, but that's the facts. And then we end up going to Becky's down. That's fact though. Come on. I feel again.
This is what they teach.
We gotta be real because we know. No, we know. We have had experiences at black.
But they're all not created equal.
Absolutely not.
Okay, and why is that? And why might that be?
So that's not like you say you want your son to date a black.
No, see, Ken be going mad left. Exactly, like he's going mad left. Nobody's not saying that. We all have known that we want to support our black businesses, but we know that some of them ain't all that put together correctly, and we can. Everybody can attest to that. Y'all saying in front right now like y'all ain't have experience.
Imagine
like
so the white schools put together correctly.
We're not saying that they don't have the issues either.
No. This is what I'm saying. Imagine living in the country, right, where everything is against your people, down to the education, down to the businesses. Since we talking businesses as well, to the point where you literally try to create things specifically for your kinds of people, and it's extra hard because they cater to the other side.
Sure.
For those people to turn around and be like, yeah, and these businesses and these schools that are specifically made for us are not good enough, yet turn around and they at all of our events and our homecomings.
Because you know what they're saying? See, hey, for those reasons they're not good enough, but they're good enough for a lit party.
Nope, and that's an insult.
And that's why it is maybe a little insulting. I'm not saying nay, but I feel like we can't. I never said that.
Nah, but that's.
I said the reasons why I wanted to go to not to HBCU, to another school that wasn't HBCU. I just wanted a different experience.
It's all about the reason. I
just wanted a different experience. But for some people, we're not going to say that there may just be some schools. I'm not okay. While we want to support our black.
It's all about the reason. Look, I know some people that went to PWIs just because they were offered like full ride scholarships and whatever program they wanted. Cool. They don't talk down on HBCUs. I know some people that only went to HBCUs because they offered them for the same reason, full ride and whatever program. I know some people that look at it like that.
Do we look at it as talking down when you may have made a comparison to saying, hey, you think that you might get more of the resources, the more opportunities, other things? If you're presenting more facts from that, then you can't really say it's talking down. Just like we talk about some of these black businesses that we know
but they never give me the facts.
Huh?
But they never give me the facts.
They may not. Are these conversations that you're actually having?
The stats based off of that. They gotta run me the max.
All right, so if they run you the stats, then we can't say nothing. Then we gotta be like, all right, that's facts.
They don't be running the stats because the stats not in PWI's favor. But we gonna get into that when it's time for that conversation.
So you hear that, nigga? We are going to get into that.
We keeping that in the chamber. We keeping that in the chamber. We keeping that in the chamber. It's there.
We ready.
That's why I said this isn't that. You can't be ignoring the stats.
Well, I got a great education from my PWI.
I mean, we all did.
We all did education. You said that you got a great education.
I can only speak on myself. I'm not speaking for y'all. I'm speaking for myself. For my PWI, I got a good education.
You got an education.
I know some people. Listen, I know some people that didn't even go to college that got great education.
Sure.
So
I'm
we
not
ain't
debating
even
that.
so we not even it ain't even no debate.
I'm just saying, like,
when we think about it, if it's which side is better, because you could choose neither. And
but
be
we're
smarter than
talking
somebody that
about
went to
we
either.
essentially picking sides right now. Y'all saying people speaking again, a little spicy shit, and come to y'all parties.
That's what
which
I'm
I'm thinking,
saying.
like, nah.
Just
That's what I'm saying.
keep y'all comments to
Don't pull up.
yourselves. That's it.
If that's what the energy is,
Okay,
don't
well then
it be the
keep
same
comments
because
to
these
yourself.
be the same people that later on down the line when you talk to them, they'll be like, yeah, yo, I really wish I would have went to a HBCU.
For what experience? They're not talking about for the social aspect. They're more than likely talking about
not even just the social aspect, but you also do get a great education. And some HBCUs actually have better programs than the PWI.
Depending on what their their focus is. That's true. That made that, like I said, Coppin has a wonderful nursing program, probably one of the best. That's true.
So you can't sit there and say that. You're just.
But I think they're talking about from a general statement, not just certain majors.
Set on the social aspect
because I think most people who say who didn't go to a HBCU and saying they want to are talking for the social experience.
No, they're not.
Not even just that.
Y'all friend right now.
No,
they're not.
Well, we
trying to play it, but we're gonna save
we know better. We
gonna need some callers next week to really talk about those who went to a PWI who said they wanted to go to a HBCU and why.
That ain't even. That's a small part of the discussion.
The
big part of the discussion is always the why. It's always the why. That's why some people get the respect and some people don't. Some people talk down on HBCUs and then they show up to our stuff. Don't do that. It's cool if you went to a school that's not an HBCU. If you have a good enough reason and you're not talking
What's a
down
good
on
enough
HBCU.
reason?
Like I said, they offered me a full ride scholarship. I'm going to graduate college with an education.
Other than a full ride, what's another good reason?
Another good reason, it could be the program. They got different programs. The HBCUs in Maryland are state institutions, as well as Towson University, as well as University of Maryland, whatever. Programs vary by whichever joint. You can go to whichever one got the program that's best suited for whatever you trying to go to school for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. They had this for me. They didn't have this at this HBCU, cool. But as long as you're not talking down on the HBCUs, especially as a black person, as long as you're not doing that. On either side, if you're a black person, white person, whoever, and you talking down on HBCUs,
if there's no facts behind it and you just talking share opinion because you feel like it's a black institution.
What are we talking about? What facts?
I'm saying if they don't have facts.
Don't have facts about what?
That whatever they're saying about the HBCU. If it's just solely opinion based and they're saying,
which mostly is because we know the facts. We're going to get there, though.
All right, we're gonna get there. But if they're speaking solely opinion based and they're only saying it because, it's a black institution,
whatever
so it's like,
opinions can be wrong.
Opinions can be
saying.
Opinions are just opinions. There's no right or wrong in opinion.
It can be a wrong and in the right in opinion.
How? That's why it's an opinion. It's not right or wrong.
No. I can say an opinion that's insulting to everybody based off something that's not even factual. I can say my opinion is that some wild shit like it's all right for men to hit women, and that's crazy. That's wrong.
Yeah, no. Well, but I'm saying that person's that person's opinion.
And it ain't no doing that.
Right, but I'm saying in that person's opinion, they can't say they can feel that way, but there's not no fact to that. In your opinion,
it's not an opinion. That's
why
wrong.
not? In your opinion, that there somebody will say, "Yo, mind your business." Your opinion.
You giving too much. You giving too much credit. You giving too much.
If something can't be proven, then it's an opinion.
Much weight to it.
What you mean?
That can be proven though.
How? Okay, you know what? If somebody, if you strongly believe that I feel like we're deviating, but we are. So I'm not going to that. But back to the homecoming aspect. We got to talk about. Home.
You can have a wrong opinion. You can have an insulting opinion, and if that's what the case is, don't come to our shit. That's why I said somebody can have an opinion that's insulting to you about your crib. And you said yourself you would not invite them back home.
I mean, I guess you know what? Some of you guys feel so strongly about the school that y'all attended. Y'all have these strong connections and love.
I went there.
It's like,
it's my school.
Why not?
I
went there. It's my school.
And I'm talking from a PWI. I went. I got my degree. It sounds like it. All right, 10 years. I ain't never think about going to a Tulsa homecoming. Like I went. I got my 2 degrees and I'm out. And starting my life. Like I don't have this attach, and that's why I think differently than you guys. So y'all have an attachment to the schools. So if you have an attachment, it's a little different. Like I have attachment to my home. It's my personal.
It's not unreasonable to have that. It's not unreasonable.
No, it's not unreasonable. I get it.
You spent significant amount of time during your life, getting an education.
Right, like I did, but I just don't have that same attachment.
Part of people's decision on going to schools though is that they'll enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm not saying I didn't enjoy my college experience. I just didn't have the attachment to it. I just like.
I don't even think you.
Okay.
Did you really enjoy it? Did you do anything?
I think she enjoyed it.
I really literally my mind frame was my mindset was literally just go to school, get my degree, and be out. Like I didn't think about anything. It was cool. I went to some events. I went to some games. It was cool, but I just didn't have the same attachment. I just didn't. I don't have no conversations about Towson.
I can see how.
I don't have none of that. Just
because most people that go out and they make sure that they're enjoying wherever they at, they end up with that attachment. I know some people that went to my school that didn't do none of that stuff, and they like, oh, I don't have that attachment. I don't even care. And I'm like, I understand because you didn't do nothing to get that attachment. But for the people that did, and for the reasons that they did,
but I feel like some people who even just didn't do much would probably just love their school and they have that pride, and that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying anything's wrong with it.
You got that, and somebody's insulting that with their opinion. Keep that on the other side. Don't bring that over here. You're not about to talk crazy about the school and think you about to be over here like you wasn't just talking crazy about this school.
I agree.
Yeah, y'all can talk about Towson all day. I don't care.
You can't really have,
I don't even talk about Towson.
And you can't really have like a comment like that about someone who actually went to a school that they actually cherish. Not even just because of the social aspect, but just because of like the tradition behind the university. Like no matter what, there's always going to be some type of tradition, and you're going to love it. You're going to enjoy that experience, and it's just like, all right, you're not about to disrespect my home. That's just not going to fly.
They like, look, I'm gonna say what I say, and I'm gonna come to a lit party.
Right, and that's how you get slapped up.
And it happens.
And then be like, that's how that it really happens.
People what they're doing, asking whether you went there. You are
Yeah.
not doing that.
You know what?
It happens.
We gonna do it.
Let me tell you something. I've
It happens.
done all of my college life, and I've never had a problem.
What did you do? What you say? All
that is a non-factor.
Oh, you gonna put your mic?
Non-factor for me. So I haven't experienced any of that. And I've even stayed on Morgan's campus. My cousin went there, okay? I stayed.
Shout out to cousin.
Yeah, absolutely. I heard all the nightmares that she went through when she was there, which deterred me from going, okay? So I'm not talking about things that I don't know about.
Did you not hear about the nightmares on your campus, though?
Well, oh, absolutely. I'm quite sure. I'm quite sure.
So why did those nightmares?
I am quite sure.
What made those nightmares different from the
I've
other
never
nightmares?
had a problem with any of that. And I'm not saying I don't hate HBCUs. I don't hate them. Why you act like people that don't go hate them? Why would you think that we hate them?
That's what we saying. It's people that really talk down.
Just because you don't go means
and then they go to, and then they. It's people. I'm talking about the people that do.
You don't hate nothing.
I'm not talking about the. I specify that. I'm saying it's people that don't go to HBCUs that also don't talk down on HBCUs. Then it's people that don't go and then they talk down and then they decide to show up to our events. And those are the people I'm talking about.
But I guess my question is, how do you know that these people did not attend a HBCU? How do you know that?
Because
you asked them?
I mean, usually like usually they go to another school, you would know. I'm not saying you don't know. I'm saying you know.
Okay, so you're talking about somebody that you know.
I'm not talking about somebody in specific.
Okay.
I'm talking about
I'm
people
someone,
that don't.
Just in general.
And I'm talking about people in general that we know they don't go to. They let it be known that they don't go to. They let it be known why they don't go to HBCUs.
And then
they show up to the homecomings and the parties and events, and it's like.
I can deal with that. I can see how that would be.
That's why I brought the analogy. Like if somebody insulting your crib or your house or whatever like that, and then you hear that, you're gonna be like, "Yo, don't come to my crib no more." You're not gonna be like, "Oh, that's your opinion," and then open the door and welcome back in. Nah.
Right. So you're talking about people who you have heard
absolutely
like bad mouth, and here they come.
It happened. Listen, we went to an HBCU. It's a common thing. People talk crazy about all of this stuff. About why they wouldn't go to HBCU, black people, about why they wouldn't go, why they didn't go. For whatever reason, they think that these kinds of schools are better than the HBCUs, et cetera, et cetera. But then, when is y'all homecoming? When is this event? What y'all got going on? And it's just like, yo, don't worry about what we got going on over here. Because
I mean, like I said, I get it why they feel that way. I get it.
Of course you get it because it makes sense.
No, it absolutely does. But like you said, I'm pretty sure I don't. I'm not like, yes, you know.
No.
Toasting forever, yeah. Like I don't have that same energy. Like it don't care. I don't care that much. I just don't.
I went when I was there. If
it were like maybe I'm gonna be very objective because I didn't go to a HBCU. I don't have that same. But it's no because I know people who have I know people who have that Towson pride. Like they are so Towson till they die. Like they are Towson out that I know personally.
Oh, trust me, it's people like that. Please.
Yeah, like PWI, they love their school. I seen that.
Like
so I'm just like,
Missouri. You can go to a lot of schools and you find people that got that pride and stuff.
I care about a lot of things.
But I'm specifically talking about the people that talk down on HBCUs for being HBCUs, but then want to come to everything associated with HBCU.
But I get that. I understand.
Especially the people that be trying to say these PWIs got HBCU culture and they be HBCU-ish and all of that. Nah, we not doing none of that.
Yeah, no, I take it a little too far.
Yeah, I disagree with that.
I do disagree with that.
You are what you are.
Don't do none of that. Don't do none of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? That's just me keeping my ears to the streets and I'm clippers to them heads.
So you guys, y'all hear first from Chi-Town's Fine. He is Morgan till he dies. He is repping his home.
I'm trying to tell
Don't talk spicy about Morgan. Come up to the events. He ain't having it.
Don't talk spicy.
Gonna get smacked up like Kid Six says.
About nobody and nothing, and then be there. That's what I'm saying.
Stay your ass.
Whether it's a person, whether it's a school, whether it's a business, whether it's somebody's home, we not
don't
doing
talk
that.
crazy.
Don't talk crazy and then be there.
But that's what I'm saying. Like again, because I don't have that attachment. Like if you talking spicy about my home, but you talking spicy about my school, to me that's different. I don't really give a hell you talking about my school. But my home is,
that's cool. The principle is still there.
The principle is still there.
Sides. That's what it's about. It's about the principle.
I can agree with that.
Principalities.
It's principalities. And we not going for that, man.
Okay.
Smokey.
So, see, I do got a question though, real quick. Do you actually approach these people and say, "Yo, what's good?"
They get pressed.
They get pressed.
They get pressed.
Okay.
They get pressed.
Cause you gotta keep that energy, that same energy on the streets too.
This is why I'm saying at age. Okay. Homecoming. This ain't just like homecoming. This is like family reunion. This is fellowship. This is et cetera, et cetera. Everybody on your ass.
Right.
Okay.
You on home territory.
Do these people will get that? Do they dip or they still stay? After they get pressed by y'all Morganites and Lincoln people and
depends on what the outcome can be.
They probably you talking mad crazy like
I done seen it go left. I done seen it go right.
Did I just say F out of here?
I done seen it go left. I done seen it go right.
Cause I'm thinking in my head like these people probably thinking that like, yo, you pressing me about some school shit like.
Yeah, they probably do be thinking that, and people be.
They
like,
do. I ain't going front. Yep, I will be thinking that like, you really pressing me on this like.
They be like, yeah, I am. My face, G. People be like, yeah, I am. Especially.
They gonna be like, they gonna be like, yo, it's not that deep. That's what some people would think. I can imagine. So they would think like it ain't that deep. But I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it.
We gonna get into that.
We gonna get into it next week. Oh my God, y'all gonna come into your Morgan and Lincoln gear? Cause I ain't got no Towson gear, so y'all to hold up.
I bet you.
I don't have a sweatshirt, a pen. Can I bring a pencil or something? I don't know. I gotta look in the.
Bring a notepad. Bring whatever.
No, I thought it's that serious. I threw away all like my undergrad stuff. Like I just didn't care, y'all.
Bring your culture with it.
Bring the culture. All right, that's I'm gonna bring that.
Bring that diverse ass over. All right. Bring that diversity.
Oh man,
that was good shot talk, man. I like that.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So we got whose man's is this? And I'm trying to figure out who I really want to bless with the whose man's is this.
I don't know if I have one.
And
who? It ain't me. I ain't got nothing.
Whose man's is this?
We should bless you.
I feel like I do.
Are you gonna bless all them people who talk spicy about Morgan?
Oh man!
And they come up to the homecomings.
Oh man!
Go ahead, see. Give them a double
big
one.
Who's man? We don't know who's man, especially.
Hey, who is this?
Especially on the home turf.
I can attest.
Mr. Who's man's? I'm pretty sure he probably be on campus, literally saying at the people up at Lincoln. They pulling that move.
Definitely. You know what? I do have a who's man's is this, man. I feel like, all right, at this point, when you become in your 40s, 50s, all that good stuff, stop asking the young folks where the bitches is at.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Can I pause you on that? I'm sorry. That kind of goes to what I was saying about age, and age doesn't matter about certain things. And you should not be having questionable moments, just like you shouldn't be asking where the bitches are when you a certain age. Period.
Okay, in that aspect, if you asking where the bitches are, you need to be asking like where the young ladies are your age, not my age. That's your child at this point. So just stop doing that. Stop doing that. I need y'all to like old heads, chill out, stay in your lane.
That's a fact. So when are you? I mean, how old we talking?
We talking if you in your, I don't care if you early 40s, late 40s, 50s, 60s. Stop coming to the young folks.
Nah, because your 30s, it counts too. You can't be like 32, 33 talking about where the bitches at. It's like 21 exactly. So they gotta get whose man's is too. Okay, don't exclude yourself because you in that old category.
I don't go to them. I worry about the alum. That's my age bracket.
Cool.
That's my age bracket. I don't care about these young folks on there. So yeah, I need to
Talking
bless y'all
like
with a
like
whose man's is
25.
this, because y'all gotta chill out with this. I understand homecoming. You get a little excited. You ain't been around as many women in a minute. You tied down. Your wife stressing you out. I understand, but chill out, bro. Like take your drunk ass on somewhere.
Oh man.
Like we can't keep doing this. Like I don't stop. Really chill out.
I would agree with that.
You know what? I ain't gonna front, man. I gotta bless myself with a whose man's is this, because
this is never
literally whose man's was I doing the Laffy Taffy at homecoming.
Oh man, I'm surprised. Whose man's is this?
Yeah, that I only remember that one because my cousin got the clip of me and she sent it to me.
Oh my!
Was you killing it though?
No, he probably was like.
Hey, bro,
he might have been. I don't know.
My eyes was low. And
you was fable.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I was feeling real groovy, you know. Was in my bag.
Yo, you just look so lit. Like, what was you sipping on, G? Like,
Man,
I don't understand. Yo, you stay lit.
Henny.
Can you just
1738.
You don't
oil.
remember pictures. You don't remember being around people. You gotta get another whose man's is this. You shouldn't be that drunk where you don't even remember who's taking your picture, G.
But it was a fire pick.
Hey, whose man's is this?
I did say it was a solid pick.
It was a fire pick.
Still, you're supposed to remember.
I know.
So you gotta get, you got your double for
Well,
today.
yeah, man, it was. I can honestly say this one was one for the books, man. Thank you, Lincoln. That's all I have to say.
Maybe you know what, guys? I'm open to going on one next year, just for the hell of it, just to see if I can see what's
you're
up.
coming. We're bringing you. We're gonna take you to. Hopefully, they don't like make it a joint thing where Lincoln's, Howard's, and Boo's.
So y'all don't think that I'm like this, like stuck up, bougie, don't have fun type of chick. Nah, I'm gonna be open to it. I just don't care.
We're gonna take you to Morgan's.
I don't want to go that many. Nah, I'm good. Just pick, let me just get one.
Chill.
You're doing too much.
No, you need to understand.
Doing too much, yo.
Nah, you gonna go.
You barking at?
If you don't, I'm letting you know right now. If you don't go, he giving you whose man's is this.
Facts.
Yo, you gotta give me. You gotta pick one. I said I'm open to one.
Damn.
My fault. That was.
What's wrong with you, dog?
Coughed on you earlier.
Yeah, yo, bro. Like
You got all my cooties.
dirty ass, yo. Damn. Disrespectful.
Oh man.
Well,
No, I'm going to one.
And she going to two. Anyway, man. Let me see.
They all the same, or are they not all the same?
Man, listen.
Can that be a debate? Are all HBCUs homecoming the same?
Now, you might get. Did you really say they all the same?
I mean, as far as just the climate and the culture, I did. I don't know.
I'm getting ready to.
I mean, what's gonna be? I did. I mean, I ain't gonna front. I don't know. I don't mean like, are they all like the type of what? All the activities and events and stuff like that are generally like what you gonna go to one school. You probably gonna get together.
That's your problem.
I don't know.
You separated yourself from the black culture to be around some diversity, and this is what it's come down to. So
I can't get whose man's this. I'm not informed. I'm ignorant to it.
You are.
But I can admit that. I don't care.
You gotta get one.
Yo, how you gonna bless me whose man's is this? Yeah. You guys suck. I swear to God.
Whose man's is this?
Something else.
I'm admitting that I'm uninformed. Or misinformed.
Uninformed. What?
Now with this house and with
Tina
Green.
Uninformed?
Misinformed.
And y'all get a better education?
Oh, I seen that one coming. You
Man.
set yourself up for that one.
Oh my goodness.
I'm misinformed, guys. So I really shouldn't have gotten a whose man's is this.
He's saying that you really shouldn't have been misinformed. That's
How? How should I not be misinformed?
Because you, my young.
What's different from you went to Morgan's events and you went home? What was some of the differences?
Clearly, it's extremely different because you gotta really think like when you go to a different school, like it varies. Like Morgan is bigger than Lincoln.
Right.
So you have a more spread out, wide variety of places that you can go. Like with Morgan, they have like a bridge area where you cross the bridge. It's another lit festivity going on. Walk across the other bridge. It's more.
But the activities itself are still the same. What are you doing? That's what I'm saying. Like it's no different. You going to get lit at one place, you get lit at the other. Y'all just got more stuff to do.
I'll put it to you like this.
All right, go ahead, see. You're a Morgan guy. Go ahead.
I'll make it real simple for you, right?
Yeah.
The difference is where you from. He went to Lincoln. I went to Morgan. He's going to have more fun at Lincoln than I would have at Lincoln because I didn't go to Lincoln.
Sure.
I'm going to have more fun at Morgan than he would have at Morgan because he didn't go to Morgan.
But no, now, I get that.
But aside from that, we can still go and have a good time. But that is going to vary so much because we didn't go there.
No, okay, I understand that you guys are going to have a different experience because y'all went to different schools. I'm just saying the festivities and the events are similar.
Even if the festivities and the events are similar, this still doesn't make them as similar as you think it might make them.
Okay.
They got the campus is lit at Lincoln on homecoming day, just like it's lit on Howard, just like it's lit at FAMU and wherever else. But it's not gonna be the same if you're not from.
You guys, if I walk out of homecoming, I'm feeling mad regular. Like, what y'all gonna say to that?
You just might.
Like, I'm just like super.
I kind of think your intentions are gonna be to.
No, it's not. I'm gonna have an open mind. See, I'm not like that.
And I'm also pretty sure that the homecoming thing ain't really your thing, and I don't think you coming to one is gonna change that.
But I'm open to it.
I understand you open to it, but like I said.
So what's really not my thing though? Like, what do you mean? Okay.
Right. Being around black folks.
The brown black folks are my life.
Listen, man.
Right. Your family.
Y'all trying to say I'm like whitewashed?
Yeah, you are.
I'm not whitewashed. Maybe they might. We need to put a poll up. Is Leah whitewashed?
Yes, you are. I'm pretty sure some of our mixing.
You didn't call me bougie, whitewashed. What else you didn't call me?
Listen,
you know what?
Listen, any church announcements?
Nah.
No church announcements? Man, listen. It's your big dog, Kid 6. Shout out Finest Carlton, your dig, and your girl Leah. Until next week, we got HBCU versus PWI debate going on. Please call in. Seriously, if you attended that HBCU or PWI, call in. This is going to be a very great discussion that we are having, all right? We will be promoting the number.
So that's the round table mix right there.
That's our round table mix right there. So anything, if you was tuned in tonight, disagree with anything that your girl Leah was saying, please.
Or your guy Carlton, your dig, or Kid 6. The fuck is wrong with
anything. Share your thoughts on anything that was being said. Until next week, same time, same place. And listen, you can now catch us not only on Radio on Fire, YouTube, and SoundCloud, and Apple Podcasts, but you can now catch us on Spotify as well. Here. So we out here, man. We growing. But until next week, we in the mix and we out.